From the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go here on a Thursday night. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch, and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
On 2nd down, Stroud. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is...
Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
A second down throw for Stroud. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Brown. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
11.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Play action now. It's Burrow. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 13 yards on the catch there. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
Here we go.
They go play action for Burrow. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. It's 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Slot man in motion right. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go.
Here's Brown. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
Brings up third down and 2.
11, Thomas. 11.
To throw is Burrow. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick six to make it a 6-0 lead.
And Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick six.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go. 12.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's going to take a shot down the field. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. In motion, Lamb. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Now, Stroud. That's Dobbs, open left side. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Here's Jake Camarda now. And John to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Now, Burrow. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
12.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
11. Here we go, here we go. 11, Thomas.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he's out of bounds, up beyond the 40-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
Here we go.
Burrow. In trouble, and down he goes.
You know what they say about Murphy's Law, Mike? Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. He's had a pick six earlier in the game. Now he takes a sack. Fortunate for him, there's a lot of football to be played, but this has been a disastrous start.
Higgins sent in motion. Burrow here on second down. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Third and long.
Here we go. Here we go.
Burrow now. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Let's give a lot of credit to the defensive plan that this coaching staff has come up with coming into today's game. Every time it seems like the offense makes an adjustment, the defense counterpunches. Different looks, different fronts, different pressure packages. They have had all the answers so far, and the sacks just keep piling up.
At their own 49-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. To throw is Stroud. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And he'll be taken down at the 30.
A 41-yard gain. First down, Cowboys. That's the end of the first quarter.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, Dallas. That his first touchdown of the new year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run here with Brown. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's second and 9.
Here we go.
Tight end going in motion here. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball that extra second in the pocket. And
oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercept it. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Here we go.
On play action, Stroud. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal. Throwing on second down, Stroud. And he'll take it on in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. A first down throw for Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10. They bring Chase in motion. On first down, Burrow. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be second down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
Here's a third down and 4. Burrow to throw. That is caught. Finding Higgins. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Throw on the run is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
Burrow now to throw on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And that is incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. His drive will start on the ground, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He'll go right and find his running back. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, Cowboys.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And It wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sideline.
He is in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. His second touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Cowboys add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Eleven mighty.
To throw is Burrow. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Here we go.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Burrow working in the pistol. Taken in by Gesicki. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And that'll set up 4th down. Here's Brad Robbins now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Chris Jenkins there on the tackle.
At the 46-yard line.
Second down and 8. From the gun, here's Stroud. Has completed right side to Ferguson. Now now a 3rd and 2. Dobbs headed in motion. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Now Stroud. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
Open man down the field, it's Ferguson. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This, about as short as you can get. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Bengals 10.
All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance. This one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready? Gun. Got.
They bring Chase in motion. Going up top. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off. And now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Brown. Oh! And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 48-yard line.
They go play action for Burrow. Now he'll run it. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
Mike, this is an impressive run, especially considering the fact it was zone coverage. That's a lot of defenders with eyeballs in the backfield focused on the quarterback. So to be able to escape the pocket and pick up good yardage, really good play.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And a good run there on 2nd down. A pickup 7. It'll bring up 3rd and 3.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Play action now. It's Burrow. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
That is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll turn and hand this one off. Finding room at the 35. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will extend this third quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
11 Thomas. 11 MT. 11 M. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11.
Now the play clock winding down, a whistle and perhaps a false start.
Here we go.
A carry here for Brown. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back.
On 2, ready? Here we go, here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT, 11, 11, 11. 11 MT, take. 11 MT, take. 11 mighty, 11 mighty. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll air one out for Higgins. That is caught to the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 83 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
McPherson now for the PAT. The kick is good, and the Bengals are able to edge a bit closer. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. Third down, 3 to go. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
It's a pickup of 13 yards, and the Bengals going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Bengals. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. And of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now a handoff, running right. And he's not going to outrun the defense. They push him back out of bounds, a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one, up top for Dobbs. He's going to be looking at a short field for the up. After the INT, chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
So you find yourself with a lead here in the 2nd half, and up until this point, I think he's done a pretty good job being a contributor to that, but you don't want to give the defense a chance to spark the comeback. You're trying to put him away late.
That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Tennessee. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the 2nd round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a 1st rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Here's Stroud. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. This pass right side, caught by Lamb.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
They'll run former K-State product Deuce Vaughn. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. Escaping the date. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it.
Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Dante Jackson. And he's out of bounds here. It's a big pickup at the end here of the 3rd quarter of play.
Bengals 31.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll run here with Vaughn. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Deuce Vaughn. Touchdown, Cowboys. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He knocks it through. The Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
11, 11. 11 MT, 11 MT. 11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12. 12. 11 Thomas.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
11, 11. Here we go, here we go. 12, 12, 12.
Throwing is Burrow. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Cincinnati. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw is Stroud. That's down the field for Lamb. That's caught. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. Aubrey now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Cowboys are going to extend their lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On first down, Burrow. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And the big guys up front in the offensive line just continue to not be on the same page. And we've seen it time and time again here today. This pass rush remains one step ahead of them, and it's the quarterback who continues to pay the price.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At this point, Mike, it's just hard to trust him to make good decisions with the ball, which is really a shame. And we both had really high hopes for this quarterback coming into the game. He was able to shake off the first 2 picks, but then there's a third, then there's a fourth. And now after this 5th, you have to strongly consider whether you want to sit this guy for the remainder of this game.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Big time completion right there. And this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late.
It is brought in the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. And another score puts them in great shape here in the 4th quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0. And barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, they're going to get their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. And this is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
On 1, ready?
1st and 10.
11. Here we go. 11 MT.
Burrow working in the pistol. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. He's got it! And he will score! Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals are able to cut into the deficit. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On play action, Stroud. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. Now it's going to be third down.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
Here's a deep shot for Pierce. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Now he'll air one out. That is brought in. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Burrow. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Burrow here on 2nd down. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete. Deron Bland. Good coverage, and he gets his hands on that one. This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow now. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here we go. This is 4th down.
12. Gun. Stop. 11. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape. 11 MT. Stop.
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. No easy completions. And this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
This one up top for Doubs. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And he will go all the way. Romeo Doubs. Touchdown, Cowboys. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Cowboys 66, Bengals 45. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. God.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's going to let this one go deep. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
And at this point, the game trailing by this much, you're just trying to get something positive going. And even if it doesn't alter the outcome of this week's game, Mike, you're trying to build on some things that you can take into next week's practice, build off of and learn from, and hopefully carry it into next week's game to hopefully have a lot better performance, especially here offensively.
Burrow now to throw on first down. He'll let this go deep for the end zone.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. To throw is Burrow. A big play there on second down, but we do have a flag on the field, and that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. To throw is Burrow. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop, gets in to bring him down.
Here we go, here we go. 12. 11, Thomas. 11.
Throwing now on third and long. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And the Cowboys force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They continue their winning.